worship them. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over for real. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bankroll count small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't gotta. I put it on your head, keep it up. Yeah. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion. You just in a way. Ain't never too far from this. I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall. I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip. Got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Detroit Pistons. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Now, here's Livingston. Martin with a screen on run. Inside. And it's Martin missing.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pierce with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Pierce, the pass to Allen. Back to Pierce. Now, here's Fry. He's covered by Livingston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with the dunk.
Great take from Pierce. Recognizes when to knife through the defense inside.
Martin with the screen for Waiters. There's the drive. Garnett grabs the board.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Fires the three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Martin with the screen for Waiters. Pass to Livingston. Over Allen. Livingston no luck.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Allen dishes to Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Oh, Pierce rising and throwing it down. Not known for his vertical, but he's got a little more bounce than we thought.
Martin with a screen on Allen. And Waiters, here we go. And Waiters with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Again, Pierce missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here's Livingston. Pass to Bogut. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
In the paint, Bogut's so comfortable, and he loves working right underneath the basket.
Here's Pierce. The teardrop falls in. Pierce has got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And Waiters has it in the corner. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Livingston kicks to Sefolosha. Martin with a screen on Pierce. Sefolosha passes to Waiters. The shot from 20 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Waiters got his second basket of the game. Celtics leading by 5. Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Garnett. Pierce with it. No good on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Waiters outside. Martin with a screen on Allen. And Waiters kicks to Martin. And Boston with the rebound. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
Livingston, second shot opportunity. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Rondo with the steal. Allen kicks to Rondo. Pierce against Cephalosha. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Pierce against Cephalosha. Shot clock at 6. Pierce against Cephalosha. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Pistons trailed by 5. Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Cephalosha. From outside the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Rondo. Garnett with the screen for Rondo. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Matthews with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Back to Green. Perkins with a screen on Garnett. 13 feet away. McGrady outside. Into the lane, and he goes in for the dunk.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling, you can tell.
Now here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Rondo against McGrady. Pass to Green. Now Bertans. Matthews sets a screen for Bertans. Outside Matthews. Over Garnett. Matthews no good. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Now here's Rondo. Garnett left side. Here's Pierce. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Pierce's jump shot makes quick work of the mid-range opening. Lethal from that area of the floor. Refined and perfect.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Pierce. He's coming off an excellent season. And with that effortless stroke, he climbed all the way to the top 15 in three-point percentage.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He is a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Pass to Garnett. Allen outside. Shoots from the high post. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Green. Still without a basket. Perkins with the screen. Unloads from 13. Bertans' shot is good. And that'll tie this game up.
Finding a look inside the arc. How about the focus that time?
Outside Rondo. High arcing shot. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Number 1, Rajon Rondo.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
O'Neal's check in for Boston. Hill comes in for Garnett.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Allen outside. Back to Rondo. Outside Hill. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now, here's Bertans. It's stolen by Rondo. Here's Pierce. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Bertans, a screen on Rondo. Pass to Bertans. Pulls up. Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Rondo. Low block shot. Perkins pulls it in. McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Bertans sets the pick for McGrady. And the shot goes in. McGrady's got 6.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
1:44 left to play in the first. Pass to Pierce. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. He's got 13.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Screened by Perkins. Here's McGrady. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. .111 left in the first quarter. Rondo against McGrady. Outside Pierce. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 4 rebounds now tonight. McGrady passes to Bertans. Perkins with a screen on Pierce. Bertans kicks to Matthews. Pass to McGrady. Perkins with a screen on Rondo. Clock at 4. Here's McGrady. And Boston with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pierce finds Rondo. Back to Pierce. Celtics passing it around. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Perkins. Rondo against McGrady. The layup off target. Knocked loose. Pierce for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the...
And so it's Boston. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got...
City, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying. Pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business.
Saying I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with him, let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't then teach him how to pump fake. Big shot. Saying I'm a cool cat. Yeah, tell him I'm a top dog. Rollin' with him, let the outside, but she doing donuts. Yeah, got the money in the headlight. Big dog every time we hit the red lights. Just shine, ain't nothing but a good day. Don't then teach him how to pump fake. Big shot.
Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
with my I must admit I got a gutter. Shotty with the grab it, let the go. Now I make them sick with every fit I want my brother clothes. Play with this, we end it quick, I saw my brother soul. Cross with my brother, then know you crossing me. They wishing for me wanna me. But left for me and they all gon' see. I went hard for y'all to leave. Like I miss the old streets, yeah. Back when they didn't know me, yeah. I swear that it's so deep, yeah. Like I be the Kobe, yeah, yeah. Clutching on the highway. Riding down the strip trying to make a pick on a Friday. Always on my tip, wanna get at me sideways. Wanna trip, we gon' better high rate. I'm still with the but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watch some change on me. I walked through the rain, they watched it rain on me. I took all the pain, they left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna steal my way. Go to war up the score for the then they still hate. I do more for by the day. I'm gon' for my that laid away. In love with my I must admit I got a gutter. Shotty with the grab it.
whoa, whoa. Hold on tight, cause I tweaking this, let it go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa, me who she be, I'm kinda with it, show me some more. We tatted head to toe, give a story road. You wanna tweak it up with me, and I'ma show you how that go. Like the money in my pockets blue, whoa. They having combos about me, these don't know. With my evil twin, all black hoodies, we hit the streets again. He don't like attention, he'll tweak and get the. What your is fat, we drove the whole way in a demon. He'll pop out, won't think twice and make you Greek. Just Is you sure you wanna meet that? If I see ill intentions, we'll make sure you get the. Always out in with the whole being some rocket shit. Pull up to the scene, my best advice is to hide your. The lies all on your faces, cause your eyes will twitch. The black ski mask all on our faces be disguising. On my with your baby, you wanna cry. Rest my against a waist, I got some pottery.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this game, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now, here's Barea. Terry outside. Another shot. Yao with the block. And here's Kirilenko. Yao with a screen on Marion. Here's McGee. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
And if you like bigs, and Clark, I know you do, we're going to...
Oh, brother, now, you got to save that for the All-Star weekend. Come on now.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Really a nice presence to have on your team. A real presence, because he plays like an enforcer, does Tyson Chandler.
Now here's Bledsoe. Yao with a screen on Barea. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Can't connect from short range. Stolen by McGee. Outside Kirilenko. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Dallas. Terry outside. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Outside for Barea. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nowitzki.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Kirilenko, the pass to Yao. Out to Kirilenko. Nice D from Chandler.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Terry with it. Now Green defending. Chandler down low. McGee's there. Chandler down low. Guarded by McGee. A 3-ball. The shot by Marion, no good. Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. McGee is screen on Barea. Outside Kirilenko. That's good from 17 feet away.
And Kirilenko's teammates want him shooting these shots because he's extremely effective from the mid-range.
Terry against Green. Nowitzki with the screen on Green. Here's Terry. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
2 points the hard way there. Battling, willing that bucket in.
Marion against Kirilenko. Over Marion. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Barea, the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over McGee. Rebound by Yao.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Kirilenko. Good work defensively by Marion.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Barea against Bledsoe. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
I mean, he looks like a running back in the open field. Bledsoe likes to take advantage of fast break opportunities.
Now here's Barea. Still yet to score. Nowitzki right side. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Marion with the steal. And it's Terry at the elbow. Rebounded by the Pistons. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him. Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Barea. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Boy, that long athletic body of McGee allows him to rim protect without fouling.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
Rounding into the second half of the season here, GA, what kind of things will you be focusing on?
Well, I want to see which teams look to improve their playoff seeding and which teams try to get the best draft pick possible, because jockeying for position on both these sides, that begins now.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Nowitzki. McGee with the block.
Oh, get that out of here.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. Caron Butler is checked in for Marion. Pistons leading by 4. McGee is screen on Barea. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Butler against Kirilenko. Yao with a screen on Butler. Here's Kirilenko. And it's McGee with the jam.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
Mavericks trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Terry against Green. Nowitzki up top. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Barea. Andre Kirilenko unable to get his shot to go. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his 3 ball.
McGee is screen on Butler. Kirilenko against Butler. And the basket by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got 6.
Been a hard stumble out of the gates. That's only his 2nd bucket in 10 tries.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Yao Ming.
Absolutely fearless. Barea doesn't hold back, and now he's headed to the foul line.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pistons leading by 3. Campy sets the screen for Bertans. Down low. Lets it fly. Deflects the pass. Ilgauskas' screen on Butler. Goes back up. Bertans' shot is good.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Now here's Terry. He's got 5. Outside Barea. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
Can be the screen. Here's Jack. Drives to the hoop. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Barea against Jack. Nowitzki for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Ilgauskas' screen on Barea. Here's Jack. Pass to Ilgauskas. Misses the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Ilgauskas' screen on Butler. Bertans with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Beasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
A different look for Dallas. Haywood's checked in for Chandler. Hodges comes in for Nowitzki. And Middleton subbed in for Barea. Now, here's Butler. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Haywood gets the bucket.
Inside is what Haywood's game is all about, making it look easy.
And here's Jack. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Leading by 5. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Terry dishes to Haywood. Here's Jack. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Cephalosha kicks to Bertans. Camby sets the screen for Bertans. It's hauled in by Hodges. So for Dallas, their last game a win against Atlanta.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Pistons leading by 5. Camby a screen on Terry. Here's Jack. It's rebounded by Dallas. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
From the wing, that one goes in, and the Pistons lead by 5.
When Jack is working the screen and roll, he just finds ways to capitalize.
Pass to Middleton. Here is Hodges. It's stolen by Jack. Now Detroit moving it out. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
10th in rebounding, and they're in the top half of the league in assists. Could they do more? Sure, but they're putting in some effort.
Greg, those rebounding numbers you mentioned say a lot about the attitude of this team. They're going to battle you. They do all the dirty work in the post, and it really helps them. Mavericks making a switch here. Marion's checked in.
Yeah, and Butler, just a natural leader. He's someone whose teammates look up to, a polished scorer who also plays tough defense.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Yao with a screen on Middleton. Fires from 18. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
McGee against Hodges. Back to Marion. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pocket 6. Green against Butler. Rebound by the Pistons. Bledsoe taking his time here. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 5. 2K. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Butler on the wing. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Bledsoe. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Asik. And Asik throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Middleton against Bledsoe. It's Kirilenko on the wing. McGee sets the pick for Kirilenko. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Outside Butler. Pulls from the top of the key. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Yao, he's checked in for Omer Asik. Mavericks trail by 7. Middleton the pass to Hodges. Haywood with a screen on McGee. McGee against Hodges. Pass to Butler. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple. Butler's got 5 now.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
And no question about it, Bledsoe has major bounce now. Fantastic at elevating and throwing it down.
To the wing right side. Middleton against Bledsoe. Haywood with a screen on Green. Butler passes to Haywood. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Haywood's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pick by Yao. Here's Bledsoe. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Yao. Yao's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Butler. Green with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Back to Marion. And Hodges kicks to Middleton. Launches it from deep. Detroit with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Using that quickness to his advantage. Bledsoe annihilating the defense off the drive there.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Dallas, no good that time either.
Or the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
McGee is screen on Middleton. Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe's a master at taking it to the rack. I mean, his combination of strength and speed, hard to contain.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the paint, and stolen by Yao. Bledsoe with him. And it's Marion picking him up. And it's good, 2 points. Bledsoe's got 12 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A different look for Dallas. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Hayward. Nowitzki comes in for Hodges. And it's Armand Johnson in for Sean Marion. Pass to Nowitzki. Trying to end the drought. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Bledsoe. It's rebounded by Dallas. And here is Johnson. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Yao with a screen on Johnson. Bledsoe dishes to Yao. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Chandler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Brooklyn. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And checking out Detroit, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the ranking. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same result.
Hodges checked in for Dallas. Pass to Bertans. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 7.
Set the feet, spot up, excellent execution.
Middleton the pass to Nowitzki. Chandler attacking, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Monster stuff inside from Chandler. Defense was tight, but it wasn't enough.
Terry's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Chris Middleton. He hits the second from the line. Now Jack. Camby the screen. And Jack, here we go. And Chandler sends it back.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Nowitzki for 3. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Chandler with a screen for Terry. Back to Barea. 4 on the clock. Jack with the rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Driving inside. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Sefolosha. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Terry outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Sefolosha. Terry. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Jason Terry is what I would call a lead guard. He's a shoot-first type of point guard, but does a nice job drawing fouls when he has the opportunity to do so.
Shawn Marion, he's checked in for Dallas, and he makes both free throws. So it's Detroit now. Now here is Jack. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, a long, intimidating defender who rebounds and blocks shots at a high rate can be. Gives you a ton of energy on the defensive end.
Dallas making a switch here. Hodges checked in. Mavericks trail by 16. Here's Barea. Banked in off the glass.
Hard not to commend the confidence of Barea. For a point guard, he's an excellent scorer, particularly inside.
Ilgauskas a screen on Barea. Here's Jack. Pass to Ilgauskas. The kick out to Jack. Shoots over Barea. And that's good from Jack on the assist by Canby. And it's 6 points for Jack.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Out to Chandler. Barea looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. The 3. The Mavericks rebound. And Shawn Marion with the slam.
And, you know, Marion is an energizer. Constant energy and motion. Somebody who hits the glass with reckless abandon.
Jack against Barea. Jack dishes to Ilgauskas. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. It's stolen by Jack. To the middle. Ilgauskas. Good! Ilgauskas has got his second bucket.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Terry outside. Off target with his 3.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And it's Ilgauskas missing.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Out to the wing. Barea with it. Now Jack defending. Barea kicks to Chandler. Marion against Bertans. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barea over Jack. Here's Chandler. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Chandler's got his second basket of the night. Detroit leading by 14. Bertans with the ball. 7 points in the game. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Omer Asher, he's checked in for the Pistons. A moment here now to see the numbers for him. And so here is Dallas. It's a 16-point game. Pass to Barea. Dallas moving the ball around. Chandler. It's rebounded by Canby. Canby's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Jack passes to Sefolosha. Marion against Bertans. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Chandler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. to the paint. Here's Terry. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this really speaks to the level of focus Terry possesses. Excellent at just sticking it out through the contact.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up. Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Terry looking over the floor. Chandler, the pass to Barea. Terry against Cephalosha. 6 on the shot clock. Terry dishes to Chandler. Here's Marion. That falls. Nice feed that time from Chandler. Marion's got 5. And a deep three from Bertans. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Nowitzki with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Back to Terry. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Terry's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. Here's Kirilenko. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. He's got 12.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Terry. Marion outside. 6 to shoot. Chandler, no good. Detroit leading by 11. Here's Kirilenko. Plays it up and banks it in. Kirilenko's got 4 points in the quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Barea against Bledsoe. Barea, the pass to Nowitzki. That one good for 2.
I mean, come on, Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Pistons. At one point, they led by 16. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It's a major challenge trying to contain Bledsoe. I mean, when he's being aggressive, he puts the defense in a tough spot.
Bledsoe hits them both. Mavericks trail by 12. And here's Barea. Terry outside. Nowitzki a screen. Clock at 6. Fades. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kirilenko. McGee is screen on Barea. And the basket by Kirilenko. Kirilenko's got 16 points.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Back to Barea. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. No good on that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Kirilenko against Marion. Kirilenko kicks to Bledsoe. McGee sets the pick for Bledsoe. Rejected by Nowitzki.
And, you know, Nowitzki is capable of 86ing these shots now. That means rejection, using his height and wingspan to deny.
Terry with it. Now Green defending. Chandler outside. Here's Marion. Stolen by Kirilenko. And Kirilenko with a clear path to the hoop. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And you gotta love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
Butler, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Butler dishes to Barea. They could use a bucket. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Terry against Green. Pass to Barea. Back to Terry. Chandler with the screen on Green. To the inside. McGee with the block. Bledsoe against Terry. Outside Kirilenko. Yao with a screen on Butler. Here's Kirilenko. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Haywood's checked in for Tyson Chandler. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You take a look at Green. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend, but you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Outside Barea. Outside Butler. Haywood, the pass to Terry. Right side, Butler. It's deflected. Dallas again turning it over. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Count the basket. Barea's got 6 points.
And, you know, Barea's extremely fast. Explodes to the basket whenever he sees a lane available.
And Posey kicks to Bertans. Ilgauskas' screen on Butler. Takes it inside. Haywood with the block. Butler on the wing. Posey covering. Outside Butler. Cephalosha against Barea. Right side, Butler looking to end his cold spell. Rebound, Detroit. Camby's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Nice shot by Posey. Posey's got his first basket of the night. Mavericks trailed by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Barea kicks to Butler. Down low. Here's Terry. Here's Haywood. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, lurking around down there, and at 7 feet tall, paid off for Haywood.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Hodges comes in for Sean Marion. And Middleton subbed in for Barea. Out Posey. Ilgauskas' screen on Hodges. Posey with it. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. On the wing, Jason Terry to the paint. Haywood, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Offensive rebound. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
A moment for an injury report.
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Mavericks head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Right in the heart of the season. This is when injuries start to mount. They're going to have to adjust. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Goes up from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Dallas. Hodges has got 4 rebounds in this game. Terry, the pass to Hodges. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Hodges has got 8 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Hodges with a screen on Bertans. Butler with the ball. Camby picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Marcus Camby. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Ashik comes in for Ilgauskas. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for James Posey.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
To the inside, Hodges, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
No good from Jack.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Pistons making a change here. Max Seals checked in. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for the Mavericks. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hodges. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Butler against Bertans. Chalk up 2 there. Haywood's got 12 points in the game.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Haywood with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 25.
Dallas on defense. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Bertans. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Now Jack. From the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 12.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Butler on the way. Pass to Haywood. Bertans against Butler. Detroit with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Shot by Jack, wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. The 3 from Johnson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Detroit. They're up by 8. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Middleton outside. Butler from outside. No good.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Haywood. Middleton trying to break free. Haywood, no good. Pistons leading by 8. Ashik the screen for Bertans. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Pistons ball. Substitution on the floor.
Yao with a screen on Johnson. Here's Bledsoe. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And great to see Bledsoe producing like this. He's in that zone, and you can tell his team is loving it.
Haywood with a screen on Bledsoe. Here's Johnson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Weber's checked in. Pass to Bledsoe. From about 16, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And I like seeing Bledsoe score from there. Many point guards are all about threes or driving.
Yao with the block. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. A different look for Dallas. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Weber. And it's Bogans in for Armand Johnson. And Hodges kicks to Bogans. 6 to shoot. Hodges misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bledsoe against Butler. Picked by Yao. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. A second chance effort. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 12-point Piston lead.
It's been their Achilles heel defensively. They just have not been able to control that backboard.
They're getting outworked on the glass, and those second-chance buckets have devastated their defense.
Butler from outside. That shot off the mark.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defense comes at Karolinko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And both free throws good for Karolinko.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green deciding where to go with it. Out to Karolinko. High post try. Here's Yao. Pass to McGee. And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. Mavericks trail by 14. Here is Bogans. Guarded by Bledsoe. 6 feet out. And Bogans gets it to go.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Bledsoe. Up again. It's hauled in by Hodges. Hodges has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bogans. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Hit that open man. Good shot to great shot.
Pistons leading by 9. McGee is screen on Butler. Here's Karolinko. Haywood with the block. And they're able to recover. Yao kicks to Green. Yao with a screen on Hodges. Here's Karolinko. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Butler against Yao. Now here's Butler. Guarded closely. Pass to Hodges. Middleton inside the 3-point line. And it's Karolinko with the rebound. Pistons shooting 43% from the field. Yao with a screen on Butler. Here's Karolinko. It's hauled in by Hodges. Hodges has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Inside and stolen by Yao. Hodges against Karolinko. Off with the layup. Mavericks trail by 9. Here is Bogans. Driving in. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Just 5 to shoot. McGee sets the pick for Karolinko. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, you got to be careful guarding him out there because he's more than capable of drawing fouls.
Jack, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so Jack will bring it up for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice work offensively. Jack making the right read there.
Now, here's Barea. Pass to Terry. Let's go. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Green finds McGee. Misses in close. Mavericks trail by 8. Well, their pass to Terry. Stolen by McGee. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And here's McGee. Outside Jack. McGee is screen on Barea. Jack. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nowitzki sets a screen for Barea. Here's Terry. Here's Chandler. And Chandler throws it down.
Chandler getting it done. Nice job setting the screen and then rolled to the right spot at the right time.
Bertans, he's checked in for Andre Kirilenko. And Dallas with a change here too. Sean Marion is checked in for Butler.
One thing you really love about this guy is how hard he works to be reliable. I mean, he wants his team to know they can always count on him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Can't do much more as a defender than that. McGee just brushed it off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
McGee is screen on Marion. Here's Bertans. And he lays it straight in. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And that bucket should stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we'll see, though. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling.
Barea, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Detroit making a switch here. Cephalosius checked in. Barea, the pass to Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
That is a big man throwing it down. Chandler making the defense feel his presence.
Here's Jack. Akdoashik over in the corner. Bertans. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 6. Terry kicks to Barea. Back to Terry. Pocket 6 from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Right side Jack. It's rebounded by Dallas. Chandler's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's Terry outside. Bertans grabs the board. Bertans got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jack. Good work defensively by Marion. Mavericks trail by 6. Nowitzki outside. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. McGee sets the pick for Bertans. Baseline jumper. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
You know, Jarrett Jack is really a combo guard, a throwback to being an old school do-it-all guard. I mean, he's physical, he's got great skill, and he's a leader, too.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Barea. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Chandler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nowitzki. Jack with the rebound. Detroit leading by 6. Now an update on Eric Bledsoe from David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. Oh, that is not what you need to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and
sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from. A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
There's a good screen. Bounce pass Perea. Nowitzki against McGee. And it's Nowitzki missing. And here's Jack. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Ashit with a screen on Berea. Here's Jack. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Mavericks trail by 6.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Jack against Berea. The wide open look here for Terry. And it's off from three-point range. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team
43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jack surveying the D. Pass to Bertans. The three-pointer no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Dallas calls timeout. 15 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive.
bumping, so we be jumping. Welcome to the party, yeah. We got food if you're hungry, some side if you want it, in the back if you're thirsty. And every bad at the party, yeah. We vibing and grinding one for night. And I think that we did it this time. Got guys in the corner, they are. Shawty done had a last for the night. Little mama came up and caught me by surprise. You know that your boy had to shoot a shot. Now we face to face, both our eyes locked. I came up forward and said, hey there, little mama. If you need a dance partner, I'm more than happy to help you. Come here. I turned her around, her body on mine. She slid in my hand. On her, she holding on tight. She followed my lead. I'm pulling her close. She said it feels nice. You from around here, not just for the night. She gave me a number, said call me sometime. She left the party with her friend by her side. 12 pulling up, hands outside with your up. Lay it low, go ahead, crank that up. This my block and I say when we stop. But we ain't stopping.
Hey man, everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here, tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again, this here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear, I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one, not the two, it don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me, this for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up, now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys, yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, the champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall, I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Champions.
Take me to the dark side, baby. Stuck inside a daydream lately. Hold me on the dark side, hold me on the dark side, only on the dark side, baby. We could take a night drive, maybe. Crash into the starlight, baby. We could do it all night, we could do it all night, only on the dark side, baby. All my friends, they call you crazy, but I've been thinking about you lately. We can turn the lights off, we can turn the lights off, only on the dark side, baby. Take me to the dark side, baby.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup.
Here we go.
And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Detroit Pistons. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now here is Jack. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And now that we're halfway through the season, Greg, what should teams look to accomplish moving ahead?
For the teams in the playoff mix, continue to improve your rank in the standings. And for the team struggling right now, try to gain some momentum and see if you can turn things around.
Stoudemire with the ball. Guarded by McGee. Nice shot by Felton.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Jack against Felton. Jack's shot is good. Jack's got 5 now.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Felton the pass to Stoudemire. Shoots over McGee. And Stoudemire the bucket on the assist by Felton.
Hey, this is a fundamental part of Stoudemire's game, putting his size to work inside to get the shot he wants in the paint area.
To the middle, here's Yao. The rebound by Hughes.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Stoudemire. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Barbosa kicks to Gallinari. Some nice passing by New York here. Felton can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now with the ball. Now Stoudemire defending. Kirilenko against Gallinari. Pick by Yao. 5 to shoot. Hughes with the steal. And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
How about that blinding speed from Barbosa? Just effective in the fast break, easily leaking out there in transition.
Now here is Kirilenko. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Yao with the screen on Gallinari. Here's Kirilenko. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Jack. Yao with a screen on Felton. They shoot again. Gallinari against Kirilenko. Driving to the basket. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's Felton with the ball for the New York Knicks. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Felton. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Yao, and finished off by Yao.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Here's Felton following the bucket by the Pistons. To the inside. Shoots from 8, and again it's New York.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Kirilenko on the wing. Gallinari covering.
The defense comes at Kirilenko hard, but no problem for him. He stays focused and physical, still able to get the shot off, absorbing the contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Here's Barbosa. Here's Hughes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Outside Kirilenko. Yao with a screen on Gallinari. And the basket by Kirilenko.
Great execution to get a look at the rim.
New York leading by 4. Pass to Stoudemire. Rebounded by McGee. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Jack passes to Kirilenko. Yao with a screen on Gallinari. Kirilenko dishes to Yao. Gallinari with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Felton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Jack against Felton. Jack passes to Yao. And it's McGee atop the key. Picked by Yao. Goes up again. And Kirilenko with the lay-in. Kirilenko's got 6.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, going himself into the two-man action.
Over to the left wing. Stolen by McGee. And now Jack pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Felton picks to Barbosa. Here's Stoudemire. That's tipped. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Kirilenko. To the left wing. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. And New York making a change here. Terry's checked in. The Knicks leading by 4. Now, here's Felton. 11 points for him in that last game against Washington.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Terry. Here's Stoudemire. That shot off. Nice D from Camby. Ilgauskas a screen on Felton. Here's Bertans. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Felton taking his time here. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Bertans. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Barbosa dishes to Felton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
keeping active offensively, making things happen with movement.
The Knicks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now, here's Bertans. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Felton. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Now here's Terry. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington. Pass to Stoudemire. Bertans grabs the board. Pistons trail by 6. Ilgauskas a screen on Terry. Now Bertans. Here's Ilgauskas. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Terry against Bertans. Camby passes to Bertans. And here's the fast break. Felton leading the way. Second shot opportunity. Bertans grabs the board. Pistons trail by 6. Sefolosha finds Bertans. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And the rejection by Stoudemire.
And I love the effort on defense from Stoudemire. More than capable of coming up with a big-time block on that play.
He gets that one. Hughes got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Bertans. Here's Ilgauskas. Knicks with the rebound. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Going inside, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Davis is checked in for the Knicks. Jefferson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. Here's Posey, defended by Jefferson. 5 on the clock. Camby, a screen on Jefferson. Nice shot by Posey.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point lead. Davis setting the pick for Felton. Back to Davis. It's rebounded by Camby. Camby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sefolosha kicks to Posey. Ilgauskas a screen on Davis. Here's Posey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jefferson.
Known as a defensive specialist, Posey is also a capable scorer when given the opportunity.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Gallinari outside. Pass to Jefferson. Some nice passing by New York here. And it goes down 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And he place that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Camby sets the screen for Bertans. No good on the three.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Buchanan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Up and in on the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And a deep three from Bertans. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New York Knicks in control with the 9-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
Jefferson passing to Buchanan. Pass to Gallinari. Here is Turioff. Now Davis, defended by Jack. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Ronny Turioff.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
No good from Yao. The Knicks leading by 11. Jefferson has a wide open look, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Pistons shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. McGee is screen on Gallinari. Kirilenko into the lane, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you've got to love the all-around game Kirilenko has. He's terrific at both ends, and he can play at any pace, makes an impact all over the floor.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Inside, Turioff, and Turioff slams it in.
I like the fact he threw that down. Turioff not settling for the layup.
Kick by Yao. Here's Kirilenko. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Buchanan, defended by Jack. Good work defensively by Yao. Here's Buchanan. Gallinari outside. Here's the screen. It's up a 3. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gallinari against Kirilenko. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Backed away. It's stolen by Jack. Moving it up. Kirilenko kicks to Jack. To the paint. Here's McGee. Oh, wow.
I think McGee's been working on that one. I mean, you don't just come up with that off the top of your head, boy. You got to think that one through.
The Knicks leading by 9. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Buchanan. Sweet little floater. Buchanan's got 6.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Jack. Pass to McGee. And here we go. Here's Jefferson. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
Jefferson can bounce now, and he's strong, capable of some ferocious throwdowns.
Now here's Yao. Yao draws the double. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. And a fast break now for New York. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. 12 points for him.
And Karolinko's teammates want him shooting these shots because he's extremely effective from the mid-range.
Gallinari against Karolinko. Pass to Buchanan. Back to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Davis setting the pick for Gallinari. Cranes the three-pointer. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you can tell Gallinari has practiced at the arc for countless hours. The way he trusts his motion.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Buchanan, defended by Jack. Down low. Turioff inside. Yau's there. Turioff misses. Pistons trail by 14. Karolinko with it. He's got 14. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That is just too easy for AK-47. He's a pro at knocking it down with force.
On the wing, Davis. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Karolinko. Misses the baby hook. The Knicks leading by 12. Jefferson passing to Buchanan. It's good from long range. Buchanan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Dar.
And blessing them so long I might as well take a sabbatical. I tell the truth like a polygraph in the woofer, like these rappers do when they cause they feel like they having to. System is not a system, it's a trap for you. It's our season, yeah, Larry Jones shine when you dropping very soon. I get the transforming under every moon. When they bury me, they gotta bury tones. I'm just one kid in, I can't be. When you see me, y'all just know I'm the richest, rawest, rarest off in every room. Yeah.
Know myself and every time it's a hit.
Know myself every time it's a hit.
This might be the greatest.
What up, Energy? It's Rio, legendary. Catch it slipping at the light, make his car stop. Hit his engine block and cut the car off. Call that proper. My brain like a new car that's in drive with no park options. Make a car reverse when they say you want. You still gave you boys enough time to drop. Not it over. My like a bad little kid. I put a on. I broke my cousin Tim. I put a on it. My little dog on Section 8. I put some wick on it. They say I talk about the same. Well, that's all I know. If you ain't pops, keep that, bro. Them all you ain't spinning blues, keep your bread, bro. That's all I want. That's all I really told. Making pros and saving cheese. That's what I'm into. My got mad, told me to leave. I'll spin to. I'm finna. I need an instrumental. You trying to learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. He was 6'4". Yo, put you out the crib again. What you pay rent for? I paid. She ain't call. I need more. Hey, I got a problem. 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. One day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the take everything. Why son watch? I swear to God, I ain't. You wanna beef? I'm all for it. Let's get these cribs. They took the fun out of it. Hey, that lame is if you.
Sure.
You stand. Her son keep getting interrupted. Soon as she went to sleep, I got a game for sale. No job with jury on hustling, looking flaming. Might as well right on your forehead. I got to sell. Hey, that dumbest. I bought some. You booming every time you. put 100 up. 2.5 million streams a month, look like I'm coming up. Paranoid. Oh, his car was right next to mine, thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run the city next. Mike the runner up. School at how we slid for 3 months. Summer up.
better stay in line when you see it like me shining. Grinding, you know what I keep in a lining. Better stay in line when you see it like me shining.
The thing in a overdrive. Can't touch, can't rush. Select it. Select it. Select it. Selected. Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Selected. The thing in a overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you selected? Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Selected. Can't touch.
I'm cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably city on the screen until the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put paint on it, just gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen inside the seat, and you go watch the game on it.
Down, I don't rest it off. Every festival, down, I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, down, I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
Big Blacko, pouring out the big bios. Me and big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my shit in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny now we out to this. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of this. Certified they heard of us. We fell off the curves and there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us kick that triple the curve with us. They all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I wreck chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check fly next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my
I don't rest it off. Every festival, down, I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, down, I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
princess. But bullshit me, she freaky. Dalai Lama, don't she cooler than a fan, but she get hotter than a sauna. Take a trip out to Japan and I. Donna Benihana, I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the new hip hop Madonna. I'm the Grace Jones. I don't know what type of they own. I'm like Carrie Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you not for way too long. I'm a black stack. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real fly. You and coach. I'm a real very close. She was talking on the net. She want approach though. I got these. You a ghost. You a Dolce stand on a post. Suck it up, stand up, say the with your chest. You barking over bones, I got digits to fetch. I can't do pictures, I'm too busy, I don't deal with the press. You the type to leave it broke, impressed. You look a mess, broke, got you looking real stressed. These broke, think more fetch. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed. You need to wake up, get your in my makeup, get your fake love, fake tough. Put your up for the princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your that's tough. Pay up, get your rates up for the princess. Money in my hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way, they spinning bands. I could really give a, long as you know what's up. It's Dolce, Miss D.O.E. Don Dada. You notice me. They like Dolce, you the Lulu, you a loose screw. She really giving in a voodoo. She swapped the old boy, say new. She while she watching Hulu. Wake up. Get your in my makeup, get your fake love, fake tough. Put your for the princess, rates up, jigs up, put your up, get your put your up. That's tough, pay up, get your rates up for the princess.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the dog, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, when we started. Whole team walking we the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've dime. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm rapping. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah, work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharge. Don't fly commercial, I need sharp. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, see the envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
work on my technique, ayy. On a different time like Patek Philippe, ayy. I want janitor engraved on my EP. I do not feel like an AC. Word of the boys in South Beach. Bam Adebayo and JB. Shout out to hero, Robert De Niro. I bet the E wouldn't trade me. Look at the game like pay me. Nothing at all could break me. Word of New Jersey, it made me. I'm like the old 3 Ness. Just a kid, but compete with the best. 24/7 breaking the sweat. Put my game to the test. I'm like the janitor. Call me to clean up the mess. Put the ball in my hands. I don't care if you contest. Wake up, put in work, go to sleep. But even in my dreams, I work on my technique. Ay. On a different time, like Patek Philippe. Ay. I want janitor engraved on my EP. But competition's in the way. I put in the work to put them away. I don't care about the fame. I'm married to the game. Make them respect the name. In love with the clutch like Dane. Ready for fire and rain. Glory comes after pain. It's only me at the gym. I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stool. I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Janitor time. 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 Janitor time.
Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number. Oh yeah. Hey, I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce, and you know how I rock. I pass the no active one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. Found introduced the she going. Go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course. I'm on Deuce Block. He run out for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor. Sponsoring no. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that. About my dollar like on Creflo. 21. Say you then when why you careful? Block, that's easy. 21. Y'all be eating noodles, we sit down and eat sashimi. Fast. You say you a gangster, just be like that when you see me. You can't ask the odds, we know forgiving. Free
I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah? L Street. L Street.
Billionaire.
Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's a gym, just listen. Y'all was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up with my phones. Toss a little out before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger fold. Never been played cause of some same that was at these other see, I was respecting the hustlers. Y'all be respecting the I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings cause one day you lose it. Hey, hey, boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. I really earned it like it, I ain't heard about it, I ain't have more, I just tip a thorough, this is still the made it rich. I really made it out, if they didn't hate about it, it's enough to make it sick. I was laying out with the vultures, he wanna get closer, he wanna touch for some closure. I ain't got time, baby, tuck your emotion. I've been the one with the motion, I've been the one that was chosen. Y'all felt like we frozen, this is the shot, baby, this is the coach. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that ride around and that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. This my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Chicago.
I'm on 1800 block, so boy, off top, popping up, cross town, got it in him, bending through in the hood, yellow tags, he gon' juke, curve weight, what it is, take the time, in the sunland, remix, sweater wit, keep it lit. We the new Delph Road, Manor Park, Melrose, ride kinda, let's go, hold.
vacation. When we headed to the tension, no, it ain't no vacations. Ain't that what Faye said? I can't stop, how ironic did the had my super gremlin pull up off a fake 10. Yo, baby locked in like I'm in a playpen. Walk in the stool just to preach, amen. Invented fire, we some cavemen. And all the haters, they don't bother me, I hate them. You tryna make friends, we tryna make M's. Why you playing with that little pape? You better save rent. At half court, all my haters on the same bench. Out in Mexico, I got my on the stove. It's on the counter, couple on the floor. Only time you see me ducking when I'ma keep blowing these M's and I'ma keep multi-personalities, you know I'm I done lost all gravity, can catch me on the moon. Multi-personalities, you know I done lost all gravity, can catch me on the moon. Me and Brody in the boondocks, Huey and Riley. You know I get a big ghetto mix Gucci with Nike. I'm using the polite, not let the like me. I'm near off a script, it's a movie inside. Said she wanna earn the spotlight, you got Louis to buy me. He done got his screws loose and he ain't no buy me. All this boring, gotta throw on all this jewelry to ice. You ain't gotta teach me how to drill, I ain't my boo. Tied in with cousin and plus I'm cool. On a blessing, she can eye chew on salute. Halloween's I only rock the mask, skip the costume. All these questions will be acting like do. Cut the out for that clock, that's why his watch loose. Eyes all around my head, I gotta watch you.
Congratulations. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. The Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. Head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. Cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Real Stevens, I'm the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren homes. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. 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 Congratulations. Once I crystal the mic and get on top of the beat, it becomes an instant classic when he 40 speak. 40 speak. My lyrics poke out just like a widow peak. Widow peak. I go like I got Fetty to fetch. Refuse to lose. Ain't no recess commercials or interludes. Right now I'm off my own. I'm at the crib. And it's this new to your